What's up, everybody? It's the Endless Boss Battle Podcast, hitting you with episode
18.
18.
18.
It's episode 18. This episode, we are going to be talking about our thoughts on Detective Pikachu, as well as ranking main characters in anime. Was something we just thought of 2 hours ago.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Yep. You're like,
so.
hey, bunch of podcasts, bunch of people getting together, ranking a bunch of tier lists. Let's just give our own tier list to the people.
Yeah, so we're doing main characters. I think this is gonna be way easier for Snorlaxicus than it will for me. Still not really. I mean, I know. I would say I know like 80% of what we have here, but yeah, we'll see how it goes when we get there. But Detective Pikachu, we watched it the day before it came out, and we decided to be a little. We'd wait a little bit before we gave our thoughts. What are your overall thoughts on it?
All right, let's see here. Detective Pikachu.
Well, first of all, are we keeping this spoiler free or not? We should probably give.
Yeah, let's keep it spoiler free because I feel like
Yeah.
there may be people watching or watch the VOD or listen on Spotify that haven't seen it yet and want to stick around for the tier list.
Yeah.
So I think having spoiler free will be fine.
I think I can give my thoughts without spoiling the movie.
Yeah. For me, I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. That's not great.
It's not.
But you did like the movie.
I did. It's a big win for video game movies. Definitely the best one I've ever seen.
The best video game movie for you is a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. There ain't a lot of video game movies that are above a 5. It's pretty crazy. I think I even gave Warcraft, like a game I actually love, a 7 out of 10 when the movie came out.
Okay.
Yeah. My thoughts on it were when I looked at it without my nostalgia glasses on, I found that there was a lot of issues I had, but overall the movie is pretty solid, I'd say. It's a way better attempt than anything they've made before as a theatrical release, except for the OG Pokemon movie. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I think the older anime Pokemon movies were solid. I think this is a hard one for me because when I first saw the trailer with Ryan Reynolds, I was like, I don't know who needed this. I think this is a really horrible idea, and it's gonna be bad. That was completely what I thought. And as time went on, I warmed up to the thought. I thought it actually looked pretty good, especially after seeing the Sonic trailer disaster. I was like, this could be worse. And I gave the movie a 9 because I think it's mostly because I was looking at the entire story of I thought it was going to be like a 2 out of 10, and then I thought it was going to be like a 6 out of 10, and then it had way more going on in it than I expected.
Yeah. Well, here we can do it like this. Let's give our thoughts on categories of the movie. So, for example, I thought artistically the movie was a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think that's the best use and most realistic usage of CG I've seen. And it was never to the point to where I thought I was looking at something in CG. Like, Pikachu felt real. The other Pokemon felt real. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I mean, they're I mean, that's one of those movies that I feel like you can watch multiple times and just see a Pokemon doing something somewhere on the screen that you never saw before. Like every single time you watch the movie, you'll probably run into something new. They put a lot of effort into making the world feel real.
yeah,
Even with like posters of legendary battles and stuff like that, I was really impressed.
yeah. I agree.
Um, the like driving force of the villains were like it was like okay, but I also went into it just kind of just expecting a fun Pokemon movie, and I was like, hey, if I see Pikachu do cute shit, then I got what I signed up for, and that's what I got,
Yeah,
and then some.
yeah. That was visually. I thought it was great. What do you think about the acting as a whole?
I think the girl wasn't the greatest.
Yeah,
But Ryan Reynolds and Justice Smith's acting, they did fantastic. I
I
think it's clearly a movie that you're like, it's about Pikachu, so we can only expect so much out of the guy,
yeah,
Justice Smith. So I think, given the circumstances, he did really well
yeah. My whole thing. If I what would you give it out of a 10?
for acting.
Yeah,
Overall, 7.
I was thinking about a 6 or a 7 as well, because I feel like Ryan Reynolds and Justice Smith carried that movie, and just about every other character that I seen wasn't good.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
They were so one dimensional and not very good at feeling unique or interesting at all.
yeah, his Justice Smith's best friend in the beginning was like kinda cool.
Yeah, I
But
thought that we were gonna get more of that dude.
yeah, but
Um,
dang, yeah,
oh yeah, because it was the taxi driver from Deadpool.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I thought I was getting more of him. I thought that would have been sweet,
yeah,
but I give it a 7.
yeah. I could settle with a 7. I was leaning toward a 6, but I feel like Ryan Reynolds and Justice Smith did such a good job that it kind of made me forget that the other actors were even there. Um, just yeah, it I thought that was pretty decent. What would you give the story?
Um, without without including all of the twists that were thrown at me, the story was a 5. But when you're hit with everything, it's I'll go with an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, with everything included, story wise, I'd give it an 8.
Yeah, I could kind of see that. I think I would give it a 6 or a 7, maybe a 6.5. I kind of meet
It
it in the
is
middle.
very generic, but
Yeah.
also like if you're going into Detective Pikachu, uh, I don't know what kind of groundbreaking
True.
thing you're expecting.
True. Um, yeah. For me, since we're doing non-spoilers, there were some parts in the story that kind of go unresolved, or you like when I thought about it, I was like, "Oh, why didn't this get answered?" Or like there was like it's really hard for me to explain without spoiling it, but there were some parts at the end where I was just like, "Huh." We didn't really wrap up a few things that had happened in the movie that probably require wrapping up.
Yeah.
Um, to be as vague as possible in that, but Yeah, the story was kind of generic. The setting and like a futuristic kind of like cyberpunkish looking city was really cool. Um, I think I was talking with Sam at work, and I was like, it's kind of like Pokemon, but in like a Blade Runner type universe.
Yeah.
I got that kind of vibe from it. Heavy. So yeah, I don't know. The story was okay. I'll give it like a 6.5 probably. But yeah, I can't really elaborate on that without spoiling it for people. So
Yeah.
uh,
Understandable.
yeah. What do you think about like the music, the sound? Can even do like voice acting through into that for like some of the Pokemon.
Um, Pretty solid from what I remember.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, it didn't feel like animated Pokemon speaking. There was a lot of Pokemon just repeating their names, but like um, it felt genuine. Like Psyduck is one of the main squad, and like you felt like he was speaking to you, but he was just saying his own name.
yeah,
Um, and then like you got like, oh yeah, you know what? I am gonna give this a 9 because I remember the Greninjas, and all I'll say about that is it really reminded me of a Xenomorph, and yeah, I'm giving it a 9.
yeah.
I think that they all did a pretty good job of showcasing every single Pokemon in a good way with sound.
Yeah, I could see that too. I'd give it about I'd say an 8 or a 9. Um, the like music was kind of generic. I wasn't really expecting
Oh yeah,
anything from it though. Did set the tone pretty decently well. It wasn't anything like a like Miyazaki film where it's just like
yeah, like
obscenely
a good
good.
OST.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
there wasn't really any memorable tracks from the movie, but
that fucking song from Shrek is in the trailer, and that's all I think about when I think about the movie.
yeah. Um, that I Need a Hero by what's her name?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Paige said I was disappointed Bulbasaur didn't say its name. Dang.
Well,
Sheesh. There were
I
so
can't I can't get a complete dub from my Bulbasaur squad.
true. There were so many of them though. One of them had to say something. They can't all be quiet. Um, yeah, movie had a lot of twists. I thought it was decent. There were not that many times, like you were saying, where I felt like it was a voice actor. It felt like it was actually the Pokemon speaking. So that was really good. Um, in my opinion, it was pretty good. But yeah, that's all I have for the sound. Uh, let's see here. So one thing I do want to ask here. So I had a conversation with Sam the other day because we were talking about this at work like nonstop. Uh, how did you think? Okay, so let me put it this way. I feel like the biggest complaint that I've seen about the acting being bad, the biggest argument I've heard as to why it's bad is, oh, well, come on, it's a PG movie, right? But the amount of adult content Ryan Reynolds and Justice Smith went through in that
Yeah,
movie, I don't feel like that's much of an excuse.
yeah, for sure. I think
They,
there were Ryan Reynolds pushed a lot of adult. I mean, and it's cool because Justice Smith wasn't a kid in the movie. It's not like we're following Ash. He was like a 20-something-year-old dude.
yeah,
So, like, the adult themes fit really well with what they were going for. There was like one part where he was like, I spend a lot of nights alone. where I can't remember how it went, but he was like, I spent a lot of nights alone with myself, and it was like real weird.
Yeah.
Because like Pikachu was like, "Oh shit, dude, that's not how you pick up a chick."
Yeah.
Or he said, "I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at being alone." I'm butchering it,
He said,
but we'll move on.
I think he said I'm pretty good at spending time alone at night or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, comedy. If I'm rating like the comedy aspect of it, I'd give it like an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny. I think as far as following it comedically, I don't laugh a lot at movies, and I laughed a pretty decent bit at that movie. So I'll give it a 10.
Yeah,
On- Yeah,
I kind of felt like Ryan Reynolds. It's Here's the thing: is it's like this with so many actors that get known for a role and then play other characters in different roles. It kind of just felt like Ryan Reynolds was just Pikachu, but it was as if Deadpool was playing Pikachu. And I don't necessarily have an issue with that. I thought it added a lot to the comedy value. But that's kind of how I felt about it. I was like, I don't really feel like I'm listening to Ryan Reynolds right now. I feel like I'm listening to Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool, playing Pikachu.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean that's because there was that movie Hitman's Bodyguard that came out. I was really excited about it, but I just found out that I was watching Samuel L. Jackson play Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds playing Ryan Reynolds.
yeah.
And that movie got boring so fast when I looked at it that way that I couldn't even finish the movie. I think I fell asleep. I never fall asleep during a movie.
Yeah, so
So to tie it in, yeah, I do feel like that was definitely what was going on.
so what okay, so what did you give it overall again now that we've discussed all of this? A 9 out of 10?
A 9.
Yeah. That's fair.
It's one of my favorite movies of the year so far, for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I know that when I talked to Sam about it, he was saying that his favorite part, the whole thing that made it a 9 out of 10 for him was all the nostalgia. And I was like,
And I think that they definitely were reaching out to those people, like all of us that grew up, thinking back to, like, think about how big of a step this is for us when, like, back in, 1999, we had Pokemon Blue and Red?
yeah.
Like, damn,
And
that's so crazy.
And I like how they kind of Sam brought this up to me too. I've just been talking about Sam this whole night because me and him talked about this movie forever at work the other night, like I was saying. But Sam brought up that they mentioned the older Pokemon movie in a cameo in this movie when they talk about, oh, it was X so many years ago when Mewtwo escaped, and that was like the end of the OG Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
I liked that they did say Mewtwo has been around,
Yeah. I don't know why, but I don't know if it was. I feel like I'm having the Mandela effect here, but I could have swore I seen Mew in the trailer or on some promotional shit for this movie, and I don't feel like Mew showed up at any time.
No. Not that I remember, anyways.
Yeah. Cause,
I don't remember seeing it in any advertisements, though.
yeah, that's where I'm like, I could have swore, but, yeah. One of those freaking Mandela effects. But, yeah. Jeremy said you're probably thinking of Mewtwo Strikes Back remake. Hell yeah.
Is there any other category?
Oh shit. So I'm
We hit over.
not that I can think of. Sorry, I just went to Google what Jeremy was talking about in the U2 Strikes Back remake. I didn't know they were remaking that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they dropped that trailer, and I watched it like right before that movie came out. That's right.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
No, that's a good call, Jeremy.
Yeah, dude. I had no idea. Yeah, that's about all I can think of with categories, unless you have anything to add.
No, that's solid. I'm sticking to my 9. Evaluating everything. I think on an enjoyable aspect, I would say that I liked it more than Avengers Endgame. Granted, Endgame is like real, like sad and depressing, but like also had a lot of cool shit, right? But I think Detective Pikachu for me was uh was more an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
You also have it as Detective Pikachu
Oh
on the
my
thing.
god. Detective Pikachu. Where it's the Bollywood version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go and fix that real quick.
Okay, so yeah, if you're gonna watch Detective Pikachu, I would assume you would have already. We didn't really get that busy at work for it. I think the Avengers was still kind of affecting it, but I'm surprised as many people did show up for it as we got. So
Yeah.
I hope they keep making more.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to see a sequel.
I'd just love to see like not particularly Ash, but I'd like to see some like Pokemon tournament stuff going on.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool too. Yeah, I agree.
All right, so that wraps up our thoughts on Detective Pikachu. Now let's get into the main character tier list.
The nitty gritty.
We got a lot of dudes here. Snorlaxicus was thinking about doing another tier list as well, like waifus. But I was like, man, if I had to be honest, I think this is gonna take us a while. So we'll leave it at this. Tier lists are fun though, so I bet we will definitely be doing these in the future.
Oh hell yeah!
We
And
we put the people that we don't know, or a lot of the people in the don't know look way familiar, but we didn't feel like digging up to figure out who they were or what they were from or anything like that. So put them in the don't know category. If we did know them, but we haven't seen the show or read the manga, they're in that category. And yeah, so everyone else, at least one of us knows.
yeah,
And we're going to try to do it like, let's say, for example, you think Bobo is an S tier, and I think he's F tier. We would meet in the middle at C or B, depending on how passionate we felt the person sucked or was awesome.
yeah,
So we're gonna try to get in the middle of all of it, and that makes me wonder if we are actually going to have any just flat out high S tier, like god tier main characters.
yeah. It's gonna be something.
So let's get into it. We got what
Before
you got
before we start, so me and Scuba aren't the best at remembering names of characters. The entire time that I was watching My Hero originally, I called everyone Fire Guy or Fire and Ice Guy or Darkness Guy
or Frog Girl.
Frog Girl. Yeah, I'm horrible at remembering names. So a lot of this is gonna kind of be ad libbed. We're gonna kind of though find out the names as we go if we don't remember. Like we have right here the girl from the main character in Nichijou, which is a show I love, and I don't remember her name, so I would just call her the main character from Nichijou until we figure it out and look it up, and we're gonna try to be helping each other throughout that. But Yeah. Yeah, wanted to just
All right.
say that real quick.
Yeah. So chill out. Uh, you'll know what we're talking about. Sorry if we're not super on it.
Yeah, and if you're on Spotify, we'll leave a picture of the tier list afterward so you can look at it because most of this is going to be visual on YouTube. So, yeah.
We'll do our best to help you out if you're listening, because I know that feel.
Yeah. All right. So, let's get started. We're going to go left to right, I think. That'd be the best, probably the best. What do you think about Urameshi? Where did you put Urameshi?
Urameshi's dope, dude. So okay, let's first clarify that this isn't power, right? This is definitely like
Preference.
their development, design, um, just how dope we think they are overall, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. If I had to rank Urameshi, I would go. Man, he's just so dope.
Yeah.
like
We can. We,
is as far as design, he's a S tier for sure.
yeah.
Um, I'm leaning high A right now.
High A right now. Yeah, we can always move it around as we go. When we see if this dude is doper than this dude, or
Yeah, yeah.
we'll get it as we go here. Hot top of A right now though, super good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like your Meshi a lot, man. Uh,
Uh,
what do you think about a rail? Cause you already know what I'm gonna say. I think a rail's S tier, top of
No.
S. Yes,
no. D.
dog. You gonna put D?
Yeah, I'm going D.
Dude, she like fucking
Every
split the moon in half, remember? Or was it the Earth?
Yeah, but this ain't about power.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Design.
Yeah,
The
but
queen of filler episodes in recent. Yeah, D tier, and that's pushing it, bro.
alright, we'll put her in B. Cause I said S, you said D. We can move her around.
Okay.
We'll put her in C. Top of C. Final answer.
Okay. Next up is Kenshin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have recently been watching this, and holy shit, man. Um, this dude in design and morals is very cool. I don't know what your opinion on him would be.
Put him like high B, low A.
Okay, I'm cool with A.
A?
I would biasly be saying S. So if I put myself in a realistic view, yeah, I would give him A.
Yeah,
Jeremy's right. He is as dope as Urameshi.
yeah, I agree with that. I feel like they definitely belong in the same tier. There are a few characters on this list that I think might push him out, but that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We'll have to see. We'll try to keep a balance between every category, and then like we can only have, let's say, like 5 people in S tier.
yeah, we could do that. Yeah, it's like 5 in
Okay.
S, 10 in A, 15 in B, 20 in C. Just go down
Yeah.
by fives.
That sounds good.
Hell yeah! All right. What do you think about Bo?
It's hard because that's like strictly comedy in my mind, you know.
Yeah,
Um.
but he is like staple of comedy characters.
Yeah. But he's also forgotten about recently, you know? Not a lot of people hit you with that bo.
Yeah, true.
I'll go low B, high C.
Alright, we'll put him in front of a rail for now. A Rayleigh. Can never pronounce her name correctly. I haven't seen Food Wars, but you have, right?
I watched a little bit of it, and the ecchi fought me out, so...
You think this dude's dope, though? Like, did he look dope? Like, was he like a cool character?
Not really. I would say I would put him in. I would put him in. Haven't seen, if I had to be honest, just because like I don't think I got the peak of what that dude
Yeah,
has going on.
that's fair.
So I don't want to. I don't want to give. I don't want to give him an injustice of like being like F tier because I watched like 5 episodes. You know.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. I'm Kenshiro's the next one. For right now, I'm biased. I'd say S. But I want to kind of put in between Urameshi and Kenshin.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
I am gonna go high B, but that's a good spot, I think, for now.
High B?
Because you are really passionate about the dude. He's in like your top 5 characters, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Kenshiro's
So
dope,
yeah,
dude.
I would say from your passions alone, B is or A is fine. A is fine.
Back at A? We can do back at A.
Yeah.
He'll probably drop the B. Alright, this is this chick from a Deca box. Pretty sure.
I don't know. I'm completely out of this one.
Okay, we'll just put it in haven't seen then. I'm pretty sure it's the chick from a Deca box, but I don't quite remember. I haven't seen this. You watched it though. You liked it, right?
What? What is it?
The main character, he's got the antennas on his head.
Oh, Psyche. Oh, I thought you were. Sorry, I'm following on the live stream for some reason, so it's kind of behind. And I was like, no, I just told you I haven't seen that. No, Psyche K. Yeah, he's really cool, but it's also a comedy. I want to say. I would say low B. I think as far as because he does do some serious. He sort of hits that mob stuff sometimes.
Ah, gotcha.
So I'll keep him in B right now. He might drop to C though.
Yeah, B's a good place for him. Jeremy said B in chat too. Jeremy's on it with these, man. I think we all got me, you, and him got the same wavelength on characters a lot of the time.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, where would
I feel bad for Jeremy because we can't rank his boy. Actually, let's let Jeremy rank the dude from Shaman King.
Yeah. Actually,
so whenever you got your thoughts on the Shaman King dude, would you wouldn't say S, would you?
Oh man.
Okay, we'll let him we'll let him figure that shit out. Let's go to Goku. Oh,
I'm gonna be real with you. Goku is the least liked character for me in all of Dragon Ball. So I don't really put him that high, but
this is also like we have to be real about what Goku has done and what kind of development he's had up to this point, right?
Yeah.
Like we can't be like, oh, generic Goku, everybody loves Goku, like because of course he's not my favorite Dragon Ball character, but like he's a staple.
That's true, yeah.
I think he deserves to at least be. Like, obviously, we think a lot of other shonen main characters are more dope than Goku, but I can't put him in C, D, or F and be realistic.
Yeah, that's fair. We can put him at the end of A, because I think overall, along with what Jeremy's saying in terms of development, he's a cool character. Stylistic, like style-wise, he's never been my favorite. I definitely like dudes like Gotenks and shit like that, like way more.
Yeah.
But that's just me. That's my preferences there. But I think he'd be back at A tier at least. Yeah, we can put him back at A tier because then if he moves to B, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, agreed.
What do you think of Mob?
I think Mob is absolutely hands down S tier.
S tier.
I think the development with that dude, the whole story is about his development, and it's phenomenal. I think Mob. I think it's all up because everyone around Mob is everyone around Mob. Like it's a story about this kid, and like he has very obvious flaws and very obvious strengths, and I think absolutely an S. I would not even doubt that.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna say S as well because that was the main factor for me to finish. Mob Psycho was just that dude's development and yeah, his interactions with all the characters, and it was great.
Because if you think about it, it's been 24 episodes, and the stuff that they've done with Mob in 24 episodes is beyond what we can say for a lot of these dudes on this list in like 100 episodes,
Yeah. Is Asakura the dude from the uh my brain's failing right now. Is it the dude from Shaman King?
Let's check. Sakura. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
At least B tier? We can put him in B tier for now.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you think about Saitama?
I'm gonna go D.
D?
Yeah.
I got him at like B. Dude's
Okay.
like it's one of those like comedy parody type characters. There's like a lot of serious action shit in One Punch Man, but like him as a character, he was made specifically to be like a parody character, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
When I was into the manga, like when I was in high school, I liked it a lot, but I think that the anime viewpoint from season 1, my interest in Saitama has dropped significantly since reading the manga in high school.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that for sure. Haven't seen Haikyuu. This dude's from Haikyuu, isn't he?
Yeah, what I see, I would put him at the top of B.
All right, that's fair. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't let you just throw it to the front.
Yeah. All right, Akira.
Cool design, cool attitude. Is very supportive, dude. That's all I got.
All right. What do you think about Akira?
It's hard to give a movie dude a rank, in my opinion, but like a lot does go down in that movie. I'm
thinking
B.
Yeah, I was gonna say back
B.
a B.
Yeah,
it's Akira's dope, but yeah, he doesn't. One movie isn't enough for me to get S tier development or A tier like you get from like Urameshi or Kenshin or Mob.
Yeah. There's just not enough content for him to get any higher.
Yeah. Where would you put Edward?
Edward
Elric.
I mean, from what I hear, S.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've seen enough to give my own opinion.
Okay.
So I would say S or A, but I don't know.
I'm gonna put him A.
I would say after Kenshin, probably.
Yeah. I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the people that are gonna be in the A in the beginning are gonna hit S before this is over.
Yeah, because it's like you think about it, and it's like a lot of the dudes we want to put in S tier are hard to, because we have to be like, oh man, yeah, that dude's S, and then we're like, but also I just like that character a lot, so
Yeah.
let's think about it realistically. Yeah.
Alright, how you feel about Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon is cool.
Yeah, dude. I like Mars the best, but we're gonna work with what we got here.
I'll. Ah, man. I really don't know, man. I would say high B. I would say above the Haikyuu dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I would put her probably. I'll put her here.
Yeah.
Because I would also
That's
say
good.
B, but I haven't seen Shaman King, but I trust Jeremy's judgment on him being this dope. And same with Haikyuu. I have seen Sailor Moon, and I definitely think she has more development and is doper than Akira.
Yeah, when we can put it in comparison to everyone else we have up here so far, I think she's definitely ahead of those guys at least.
Yeah.
So I think the wall right now is that spot at the Shaman King dude.
Yeah. Main character from Nichijou. I don't remember her name. Let me look. Where would you put her? You haven't watched Nichijou yet, have you?
No. So this is all you.
It's Yuko. Yeah, that's her name. On a comedy level, really good. I'd put her at the back of B. That show is strictly comedy, but she just has she has a ton of hilarious moments, and her actual personality and character design are cool. Which it goes hand in hand with the animation. Think of mob style animation, but they put it into a comedy just for the hell of it. And that's what Nichijou's animation is like sometimes.
That's cool.
Yeah. I put her at the back of B. Alright. What are you thinking of that boy, Naruto Uzumaki?
Man. On a development level, obviously after everything that's happened, A, but on design and attitude, this is the Endless Boss Battle podcast. We're not trying to get anyone on our side here. I don't fucking like Naruto at all. I think everyone but Naruto is cool as fuck in Naruto.
Damn.
But, I'm I think he can be the king of C.
The king of C?
Yeah. But it's up to what you think from what I think.
Okay, who do you think you like more, Saitama or Naruto? Do you think you like Naruto better than all three of these dudes? Or
no, I think I'd put him before Bobobo.
Really?
Oh man, but we're also talking about development.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We can't. Oh man, this is definitely the hardest one because Naruto goes through a lot of shit, and even now he's with his son, still doing dope shit. So it all depends on the balance of development versus our personal opinion versus his stupid ass character design.
We can put him there for now. I kind of feel like he's going to drop to D.
Okay.
But mid C.
Yeah, because if he's in the C, then we're just talking development and our personal tastes. And Bobobo definitely looks cooler than Naruto.
Oh yeah, for sure. Look and personality wise.
Yeah, for sure. So sorry guys if you really really like Naruto, but it's not exactly our favorite thing.
Yeah.
Next one I think is all you.
Next one, I've seen this, but I haven't seen it in a very very long time. I'm gonna put it in the haven't seen. just
Okay.
because it's been so long. She's more of a comedy character as well. There's some like historical clips from her. It was like the Squid Girl anime that came out in like 2010 or some shit. It was pretty good, but it's been so long I don't really remember a lot from her. So yeah,
Okay.
Hyakimaru. I'm just going to do one of these. I don't know if you agree with me or not on that,
Ah, man,
but
no.
you don't.
We love Hyakimaru here at the Endless Boss Battle Podcast, but if we think about it, we haven't even gotten into the second arc of the show. Uh, let's put him. I'm gonna I'm gonna say, man, he's up there with Kings right now, and that just doesn't feel right. Um,
You don't think Hyakimaru is cemented in anime history right now?
no, I think a lot of people drop Dororo at this point because of Demon Slayer.
Yeah. But man, like
But
my whole thing
his
is he looks dope, his backstory's dope, and so far his development has been insanely good.
yeah,
For me it's an S, but
I think he at least needs to be under Ed.
under Ed. Alright,
Yeah.
okay, that's good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got it. We're settled. There we go. Lucy, I don't like her that much.
No, the show's very edgy, but it's good. Okay.
I'd probably put her
Yeah.
D, top of D. Only person
Yeah.
in D right now. Alright. Afro from Afro Samurai. How we gonna do this?
Man.
He was one of the characters when I first started to get like super into anime that I just thought was the dopest character to ever exist.
Yeah, he's amazing. I think he's at least A, just because of his personality throughout the entire series is 110% up my alley. His design is great. It's samurai shit. I'm a big fan.
Would you put him above Ed? Above Urameshi, above Hyakimaru. It's cool because we got the all three samurai dudes right here.
Yeah, yeah. I would put him above Hyakimaru for nostalgia.
Okay.
Next, Mugen? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got another A tier, it looks like.
Yeah.
Putting another samurai.
Another samurai.
Oh, this one's tough, though, because you have all these samurais, and they all have really good development. Like, where are we going to put him? Like, Kenshin's dope, Hyakimaru's dope, Afro's dope.
I think the story isn't as focused on his development as these other guys, so at the end of them, but respectively.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't want to see him drop out of A tier because I love Mugen, but yeah. Steve Bloom represent.
I don't remember the girl from Spirited Away's name.
I don't either.
But that's who's next.
She goes through a lot in that movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
But
the train scene, fucking boy, let me tell you.
yeah,
The
from Jump, like the first 10 minutes, her parents are pigs.
Chihiro is her name. Yeah, dude. Man, I just cannot express. That train scene had me fucking, like, depressed as shit, and there was no dialogue said for, like, 10 minutes. It was just music and them riding on that train, and, like, just seeing the, like, facial reactions of the character and shit, and, like, all of the stuff. Oh, man. I don't know.
I put her around where Psyche is.
I'd probably put her above Sailor Moon.
Okay.
Just because, like, her whole story the whole movie is about her development of like coming of age, and
Okay.
like she's
Yeah,
yeah
it is all her.
yeah. I think
So it's way easier to develop to give her a rank than Akira.
it's really weird that they would put on the next one Panty and Stocking as one character when both of those characters have drastically different personalities, and they're both like, yeah, they're technically both the main character of the show, but like I feel like you could have split them up uh instead of having them combined here. Because have you seen Panty and Stocking?
No, it's all you.
It is entirely comedy. It is a comedy. It's made by Trigger, I think. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
or no, it's Gynax,
Gynax,
I think.
yeah. It's made by Gynax. Totally, entirely comedy. Drawn in kind of a Western cartoon style. The blonde-haired girl, which is Panny, is like they're both angels, get kicked out of heaven. The blonde-haired girl sleeps around with a bunch of men and is really obnoxious. The other girl, Stalking, is like the like kind of goth emo type girl that loves fucking sugar and shit and eating candy and all of this other shit. Really good show. I'd give it's like an R-rated show. Uh, but I'd give it like a probably an 8. Overall, now that I'm explaining it a little bit, this is the first one we've got to where you haven't seen it, and I'm like actually really like the show.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go into a little backstory there with that. Together, their personality, I would put them here.
Okay.
Maybe here. I think here's good. Middle of C. Uh, there's not a ton of development with them, but like, they may every single episode's hilarious, and yeah, just I'm gonna put them there. Okay, next one. Man, this is another one where I fucking forget the name, but it's a show I've seen so many times. It's like the girl from Kill la Kill, main
Yeah.
character. Where would you put her?
For me, I do like the show, but I didn't sense a lot of growth from her, and definitely design of like the outfit and whatnot was like a turn off for me. So um I would put Saitama above her,
Ooh,
but I like the show.
all right,
It's just if we're talking about main characters, she wasn't a big one for me.
gotcha. All right, man, we're getting into some. These next ones are fucking
Yeah.
getting into insane territory here. What do you think of Maka from Soul Eater?
From what I've seen, very cool, but from what I hear, uh, not the driving point for the story. Like a lot of people prefer other characters, sort of like with Dragon Ball and Naruto.
Yeah,
So mostly your call.
I'm thinking bottom of B for now.
Okay.
Could probably go up to mid B, but we'll see. There are definitely characters in Soul Eater that I liked better.
She seemed like my favorite from what I've seen so far. I turn it on when I'm playing League of Legends.
Yeah. All right, Lupin the Third, my man.
I think he's got to be an A
Yeah,
or high B.
I'm cool with putting him in A. I would put him probably here.
Okay.
How you feel good about
He's
that?
splitting up the samurai. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I agree he should be over Mugen.
yeah.
Luffy, bro. We got to do Luffy next.
We gotta do Luffy. We both haven't seen One Piece.
I don't think we can realistically rank the dude. I've seen a lot on One Piece that I feel like I can,
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't. Once again, I don't want to step into uh, One Piece range and disrespect anybody when they've watched like 800 episodes of a show I haven't seen one of.
Yeah, yeah, I could see
So
that.
AMVs can only do so much for Luffy, and we're just gonna put him in haven't seen. You know, I gotta give Spike an S,
You're
but
gonna give him an
it's
S.
your decision is gonna be. Spike's my favorite character of all time.
Yeah,
So
I would probably put him at the top of A.
yeah, I'll put him over. I think that's cool. If you don't feel like he's S, I will be completely content with the King of A.
Yeah, he's I let's see. I feel like his development is pretty good and his actual like character design's sick, but it's really hard for me to put him above Mob. I feel like
Yeah,
Mob I don't know. Mob might be the king of the whole tier list to be honest, but we're gonna have to see.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd say high A for sure. He can definitely has room to go up if we don't have enough S's.
yeah.
But
I
yeah.
think a lot of people are gonna sit in A before we're like, okay, let's just get the highest dudes in A and put them in the S tier.
Yeah, and if we're doing this as 5 in S, 10 in A, 15 in B, we got A filled out, so we're gonna have to start doing some shuffling now if we want someone in A.
Yeah. We can put the dudes in the category, and then at the very end, we'll just put the lower dudes in the lower categories, and we'll just fill it all out.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm nervous about posting it because a lot of people retweet these, and they're like, "This is fucking garbage."
Oh, you know we're already gonna have people mad at us for Naruto and C and Saitama at the end of C. But yeah, it's just it's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, main character from Black Lagoon. Don't remember her name. Love the show though.
She seems very dope.
She is.
I haven't watched it either, but
She's.
we watched those Watch Mojo. She was on like every Watch Mojo video we watched.
Oh yeah, she's really dope. Her development gets really good, and her personality's like that fucking brash, outgoing type of personality. Kind of reminds me of a female Bakugo, but like a little bit tamed down. I'd put her like probably here.
Oh man, I was watching the live feed again. Where at?
In front of Kira, behind the psychic dude you liked.
Okay, that's good.
Ippo.
Oh, um,
Dude, Ippo's development is so good, man.
I would think S. Right?
I'm cool. I'm perfectly cool with that. I was gonna say high A, back of S, but
Yeah, I would think S for sure.
my God, yeah, that's where I'm putting him for now. What do you think of this Joe? Right from
Yeah, that's Joe.
OG.
I can only say from what I saw in Megalobox, and I don't know how respectful that is to the source.
Yeah, I think it might have been an adaptation, so it might have
Yeah.
just been like completely different character. We could put it. I mean, I know the haven't seen doesn't really matter what order we put it in, but could put it in the top since we've seen a remake or an adaptation of that show.
Yeah. Put Luffy above Hitman Reborn guy. Now we are ranking haven't seen.
Hell yeah! Just put this dude in the back here. Move her up, maybe. Okay, we're good. All right, Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura. Did you ever watch this show when it was on TV?
I did.
I love this show, dude.
I can't say much about it. I've been thinking about reading the manga actually. like my next upcoming reads. So I'm gonna leave that to you.
I'm probably gonna put her here. I think
Okay.
she's a good B tier, solid character. Um, yeah, I can confidently say I like her better than everyone before her.
Okay.
Um, but yeah. Okay, Ash. Where would you put Ash from Pokemon?
I think in all seriousness, Ash has gotta be in C.
Did you say Topacy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The King of C is fine.
King of
Cause like
C.
if we think about it, he resets
Yeah,
and like yeah, it the Pokemon series with that dude's so weird. I'm just gonna have to go with C. I don't ever feel like he grows too much.
yeah.
Like they always keep him limited.
It's almost like in Pokemon. I haven't watched it in a linear form, but from what I have seen, it almost feels like it doesn't really have a story. It's just multiple short stories. Um, I'd say multiple
It's
short
yeah,
stories that culminate into like a season finale, kinda. It's almost like the entire series is filler, but it's like still good.
yeah. I would definitely not put him in B, A, or S.
Yeah. Paige said Ash is D. Damn! What she got against that
Um,
boy?
I mean, I really don't know if he deserves his spot. Like, really,
King of C?
like as King of C, because like if we think about it, we put Naruto. Yeah, I don't think Ash is the. You know what? Paige saying Ash is D. It's really fucked me up because I don't like his design either. I don't like his personality. What do you feel about his design and personality?
I feel he's got a King of D type personality.
Okay, let's go. Let's go with that.
You cool with that?
Let my girlfriend affect my yeah, I'm cool with that. It made me look at everyone else and I was like, I think Naruto might actually have this one for once.
Yeah.
What about Digimon dude next?
I've seen Digimon, but it was when I was a kid, so I don't have a good enough grasp to know if this dude's character development was really good. Design wise, I didn't really like him. I don't know if you would, because to me, he always kind of looked like a chibi version of Spike Spiegel with goggles.
Yeah, no, I think his design is dope. You're completely right about that. I would say end of C for him.
Okay.
From what I watched the like original series.
I'm cool with that. What do you think about Yugi?
I love Yugi. I love Yugi's design. I love Yugi's personality. I love his growth. Dude goes through a lot.
Also, do you include Yami in that? I don't think they have Yami
Yeah,
on the list. So
I would
yeah.
say so. I think I would put Yugi over Goku.
Over Goku?
Yeah.
So it'd drop Goku down the top of B?
We can keep him over Goku for now, and then like I said at the end, we can just unless you but okay.
Either way,
Alright,
I could do it either way.
all right, we can keep updating as we go. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Alright, this is Madoka.
I thought that's what that was.
From Madoka Magica. Did you watch Madoka Magica?
Not yet.
She's got some pretty solid character development. I would put her like here. Maybe I'll put her here.
Okay.
Right near the top of B.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, Ichigo. I wonder if Jeremy's still watching because didn't you say he was watching Bleach again or something? Or someone was. I might be thinking of a different conversation.
I thought you yourself were watching Bleach
I
again.
was. I feel like someone else was watching it too at some point. But what do you feel about Ichigo?
Of the big three, I would say he's over both of them, but I don't know how the end of the series looks for the dude.
Yeah,
So
Ichigo was, in my opinion, he's like a watered down Bakugo now. Like he's
yeah,
got the hot temper and all that, but he also has like he knows when to cool it, whereas Bakugo
yeah,
just doesn't. I'd probably put him in B.
yeah. I'd say like before Haikyuu guy, or unless you, yeah, no, I put him over Haikyuu guy. You gonna go so far with sports,
Yeah.
so
All right. You watch Boruto at all?
no, and I hear his development's basically F. Like I don't think
Damn.
anyone likes Boruto. I don't.
I've seen a little bit of Boruto, and he's from what I've seen of that show. I'll put him in F. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I
I
can comfortably put him there.
I agree with that. What do you think of Gon?
Gon's amazing. Gon is I would say I don't like Gon's character design as much as Urameshi, Ed, and Spike, but I do think he deserves a place above Afro.
You say about there?
Hang on. Yes.
I'm
That looks
I'm
perfect.
comfortable with that.
Okay.
I haven't seen a lot of Hunter x Hunter, so uh, I'm mostly relying on you with that.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good spot for him.
all right, we'll decide who gets to drop out of A tier afterwards. We'll do that. That's a better
Okay.
way of thinking it. So for now, I'll go ahead and move Goku back up. That way we got uh
Yeah.
yeah, solid visual. All right, Deku. How you feel about his development?
Ah, this sucks because Deku is his story so far is very different from these other guys. Like a lot of these other characters, they start off way strong.
Yeah,
Deku starts off as nobody,
yeah,
and like his development up to this point has been phenomenal, and like he's still just a kid. So I'd put him. What do you think? This is when I
Hmm.
felt like I just put on my own shoulders, and we both watched My Hero Academia. So
I feel like
he's up there with Mob, like on like the type of character they are.
yeah, I feel like Deku is like if you took all the good qualities Naruto had and then combined them with someone like Mob.
Yeah.
Um this one's tough. It's real tough because I kind of want to put him at the end of S, but I don't necessarily think he's a better character than Spike.
Hmm. Then I think. Well, let's see what we've got down here. I think at this point, there's maybe. Oh man, yeah, we're gonna have to keep it like that. I think he's gonna have to sit after Spike for now.
After?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see him moving up to S.
Yeah, I definitely see these guys. I definitely see a lot of these A guys possibly making the jump up, but um, Jotaro,
Jotaro.
ho ho. He's not my favorite JoJo, but he is cool as fuck.
He is so dope design wise.
However, part 4 design was not dope. So that's gonna be a alphabet. That's gonna be a letter down, my dude.
We're gonna lose one letter on this one. Sorry.
He's gonna go. I would put him as the king of B.
King of B, that's solid. I can agree with that for sure.
Cool.
What about Gin from Gintama?
Oh, Gintoki. I really, really love this dude.
Yeah.
I would put him up there with Urameshi and Spike.
In between them?
I would put him over. Yeah, I would put him over Urameshi.
He's pretty dope, man. Me, you, and Jeremy got to get on that Friday night Gintama stuff again, cause
absolutely
that was yeah. I'm cool with that. I haven't really had one that I disagree with you on a lot so far, but I feel like this next one.
Yeah, Goblin Slayer is going to be the king of D for me.
The king of D for you?
Yeah,
I'd put him personally, if I'm talking about design, mid B, development, top of C. Because I feel like he does have enough of a backstory to develop into like a decent character.
His design is great.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm personally giving that dude.
I would put him above Saitama, but below Areli.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Because we can move it down. We can move it up. We can move it down.
I'll put him below Saitama. Now, I like his design more than... Yeah. I keep thinking about it when it comes down to them being on the same letter. It's usually about design and personality, so I'd put him above Saitama.
Alright. Is this Totoro? Is that... Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Where would you put this character?
I think it's overrated. I would probably go F. I don't really feel like... I don't know. It was a good movie, but I don't think that there was like a noteworthy movie character to throw into this tier list.
True.
It's good for merchandise, but not overboard. So
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna give Totoro. Though.
You're gonna give it up higher, above Boruto or below?
Above Boruto.
Okay. Where'd you put Akame?
Akame is not a great character either. I would put her in above Lucy and before Ash, because I don't think Akame is really what made me like Akame Got Killed. I do like that series a lot. I think it's very underrated, but I think the dude Tatsumi, I think his name was. I liked him a lot more than Akame.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good place, I think.
I would have put that dude in B, but Akame, nah. It doesn't even really focus on her until the end of the story, so I don't understand that. But
yeah. Okay, this is the main character from Ouran High School Host Club we got next.
This is very high on my uh, to watch list. Like I'm gonna watch this probably before summer.
Oh yeah, her name's Haruhi. Now I remember because it shares the Haruhi Suzumiya name. Um, do you know the whole backstory with why she's in this group or
Why
whatever?
she's in the group?
So
I know that she. It's sort of like she is playing like she's a man, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like reverse anime crossdresser archetype.
yeah.
Um, she's pretty
Is
cool.
it a comedy?
It is a comedy, yeah. I'd say it's they okay. The genres on anime lists for it are comedy, harem, romance, school, and shoujo. So it's a harem, but it's not a harem with girl characters. It's a harem with one girl and a bunch of dudes. So it
Okay.
is it's unique. It's its own take. It came out in 2006, so there weren't a ton of shows out at the time that were quite like it. Her development is really cool. Her personality and design are pretty dope. I would personally put her probably here.
Okay.
Nothing groundbreaking, but she was pretty cool in my opinion. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm gonna put her. Have you seen Mirai Nikki? I'm pretty sure this is from Mirai Nikki.
No, that's also on my plan to watch list.
Okay. Here's a question. Do you like yandere characters?
Yeah.
She is like hella yandere. Uh, I love this archetype myself personally. Her development is okay. It's nothing groundbreaking. But her design is really cool. I'd probably put her here, middle of B.
Okay.
All right, on to the next one here. How do you feel about Agretsuko?
F.
F. We're at it. F.
Above Totoro.
Above Totoro. I
But
would put her at the end of D myself
okay.
because even though I didn't like the show, she at least had a few redeeming qualities that were pretty cool.
I think she's brain dead. She the metal thing I would have liked when I was in high school, but not a fan of it now. She's not. I don't think she's that cute. uh, yeah, I just I'm all south with the Gretzico, but I'm cool with D.
I think now that I think about it more and we're discussing it, I'd put her top King of F.
Yeah.
All right, Komi-san, fucking waifu Komi. You read Komi-san yet?
Nope.
It's manga about a girl that has trouble talking to people, so she always writes down the shit that she's saying. Uh, it's pretty good. Her development's cool. She's really shy. She ends up becoming a little more outgoing as the story progresses. Design wise, she's waifu tier for me. If I combined everything, I would put her there. Before Madoka, but in B tier.
Okay. Mid B.
Mid B.
Okay.
Alright, how do you feel about Ainz? Ainz
I think
Ongal.
I think any positive points for Ainz are gonna go into his design.
Yeah. Which I've heard that in season 3 he becomes absolutely ruthless in terms of like his personality.
The thing is, his actual personality, yeah, like if I had to rate Overlord as a show, I wouldn't be too nice about it. But Ainz is cool,
Yeah.
and he is a great character. So I would say, but maybe I would put him above Jotaro.
In B.
Yeah, I would. I think he would dethrone Jotaro for
King of B.
King of B.
Hell yeah, dude. I could see that. I think Ainz is dope as fuck.
Yeah, he's. I mean, if we look at all these other main characters, you cannot tell me if we saw a full design of every single one of these dudes, nobody would point out Ainz as like looking the coolest.
Yeah.
That dude looks insane.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I like him a lot. That's a good place for him, in my opinion. These next two, I thought that this. Okay, so first of all, let's go with the first one. I think this is the Fist of the Blue Star guy. I'm not too sure.
No, that's Toriko.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
I have not seen that. Then I thought that was the.
it looks a lot like that guy. Yeah,
It is Toriko. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that the.
yeah. This is a manga I am going to read very soon. So I hate to say that we have to put him in haven't seen, but I really want to watch this and read it. Like it looks fucking awesome. It's just basically like space dandy shit, but they're just toasting monsters so that they can eat them. And like all the monster designs look dope. He looks like a great character. His design's awesome. I wish I could give him proper ranking, but I don't know.
Yeah.
What I hear, he's around like mid B, so nothing like insane. But yeah, we'll put him in haven't seen for now.
All right. Who's this next guy? Because I thought it was the main character from Full Metal Panic, but it isn't. Now that I look at it closer.
Yeah, he's the Full Metal dude is before Lilac, right?
Right here.
Top middle.
Top middle. No, that's fucking Shinji.
Oh, Evangelion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know that guy then.
All right, we'll just put him. We'll put him in haven't seen.
He looks like the sumo guy, but I don't think that's him either.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel real stupid when someone comes in here and is like, "Oh, that was this guy from this show," and it's something I've watched. I'm gonna be like, "Man." Okay, her. I cannot remember what she's from off the top of my head. Have you seen
I don't
this? All right, we'll put her in
No.
haven't seen, or we'll put her in don't know. Okay. Did you watch Monster Musume? Pretty sure that's
Nope.
where she's from. It was that ecchi harem about monster girls.
Nope, not ever watching that.
Okay, I didn't.
I saw that. That was that manga, right?
Yeah. I don't think she's that dope, but she is a snake girl, and I think the snake monster girls are kind of cool, so I put her at the end of D.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, did you, what's her name? Toru?
She's the dragon maid, right?
Yeah.
I think she's a solid character.
Oh, yeah. That's, fucking, Toru. Yeah, that's her name, Toru. Yeah, I knew that. I don't know why I had to Google it, but I even said it as I was Googling it. Anyway, yeah, she's a really solid character in my opinion. Pretty funny, and I love her design personally. I'd put her here before Komi-san.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, the next one.
Kid Muscle.
We gonna have a third S tier character here with Kid Muscle. See?
No, I I I think that'd be hilarious to have an Esper, a boxer, and a wrestler in the S tier.
He's gonna
Um,
dethrone Deku as king of A. I
I
actually
think.
don't know his development that much. I just remember watching it as a kid.
Oh, he would just. Yeah, I would probably put him below Card Captor Chick
Yeah.
because, like, I don't think there was much development in that show from what I saw. Anyways, it was just a good fucking wrestling show, and I was really into wrestling, so I was always about that shit. And he looks goofy as hell, though.
Yeah, he does. I love him, man. All right, Little Witch Academia chick. What do you think about her?
She is A. She
Eh?
is high A.
Oh,
I would
oh.
say before. I would say after Hyakimaru and before Afro. Yeah,
I haven't watched a lot of that show. I've watched a little bit of it, but she seems cool.
she's adorable. She's kind of on that Deku. She's basically Deku, but a girl.
Ah, gotcha. All right, Black Butler dude.
I haven't watched enough of Black Butler to have an opinion.
Yeah, me either. Shinji. I'm pretty sure Shinji. I'm almost certain that's his name. Yes.
I'm waiting for Evangelion 3.0 before I watch it. So once again, that's a L I'm gonna have to take, and I'll let you decide that one.
I'm putting him up in B. His development is pretty good. I don't like him as a character that much, but he does have really cool development. And I know we're not. This isn't really gonna give him any bonus points because if what I'm about to say was included in this, then I have to include it for everybody. But the mech that he pilots, Ava 01, is obscenely cool. It's my favorite mech of all time. So, yeah. If I included him and his mech, he would easily be like high A, just in design alone.
Wow.
But then I'd have to include like Star Platinum with Jotaro's stand and Ichigo with his fucking sword and shit. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it humble at B. All right, what do you think about Lelouch?
Lelook, lolo. I think he is probably above Gintoki, right? Unless you don't like him as much as
In development and design? Oh
yeah.
yeah. He has like his development is really 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 good in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like
I think there's definitely a reason that dude's like in the top 3
yeah. Fuck,
characters of all time anyways.
yeah.
Gurren Lagann guy?
Yeah, I forget his name.
God, I gotta look it up.
Yeah, he's the main drill man character. All I remember is fucking Yoko and fuck. Now I forgot his name too. Literally, one of my favorite characters in Gurren Lagann, and I don't remember.
Kamina.
Yes, I love Kamina.
Simone is the guy,
Simone.
the main character.
His development is pretty sick.
Yeah, he's probably an A as well. It's crazy that they just jumped into the mech shit and we're like, it's hard for us to. So yeah, once again, we can't add the mech for him.
Yeah.
This is just him. So
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I kinda feel like he's king of A.
I don't think he's king of A.
You don't think he is?
Nah. I think that's in my top 5 shows of all time, but I don't think I would put him I would put him after Urameshi. Or no, that's fine. I think after Gintoki is cool.
Okay. I've only seen this dude. I haven't read or watched anything on this next one.
Yeah, this is Inferno Cop. I think this is another. This is one of those like goofy sort of like that. Wow, I can't even come up with my example for this. I think we can put not seen for this.
Okay.
I think it's a goofy ass show though.
Yeah.
I think it's like Adult Swim style.
Where would you put Subaru? You want to know where I would put Subaru?
Where?
In the fucking trash can. Because he's a worse version of Kazuma. He's literally everything I don't want. Kazuma is like the perfect isekai main character, in my opinion. Sorry, they're right beside each other. How can I not be like, oh my god, I don't like
Subaru. I'd put him at the end of C.
End of C?
And then wherever you put him, just put him in the middle of that. If you think he's in the F, then mid D is fine.
I'd put him behind Ash, but above Akame. Okay. How you feel about Kazuma?
Oh, he's amazing.
Like,
but we have also been saying that that parody characters can't go that high. So I wouldn't put him above Jotaro or Ainz. But I would put him.
I'd put him above Ichigo.
I'd put him above Ichigo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Kazuma's just dope. He's what
Konosuba is my top guilty pleasure. I think that show's phenomenal, and I think he's a fucking awesome character.
Yeah, it's like they never use the ecchi for traditional ecchi purposes. They use it for comedy, and I like that. Emma. Where'd you put Emma from Promised Neverland? I'm surprised she is on this list from how like soon that came out.
Queen of C.
Yeah. I personally I would have put her in C as well, to be honest. I think Queen of C is good. I don't really like her designer personality that much.
I think she came around for me towards the end of the show, but
yeah,
she was definitely not my favorite.
Yeah. I agree. Okay, Kaguya from Kaguya-sama.
Ooh.
Dude, Kaguya, everyone went to Chika and was like Chika's waifu. I was like, nah, dude. I'm ride or die for Kaguya.
I'd put Kaguya above Psyche.
There?
Yep.
That's pretty cool, yeah. She was, yeah. I like Kaguya a lot. Alright. This next one. Kirito from Sword Art Online. We just talked at work about this. About how we thought Kirito actually looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
But his development, in my opinion, is decent, but the ass pulls that get thrown into that show every other like 5 minutes is too much for me. I would probably put him above Naruto. C tier.
Yeah, okay.
Well, what are you feeling on that?
No, that's good.
You good?
I think he's cooler than Naruto. Yeah. I wouldn't put him any higher.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I definitely like Boba better.
Yeah.
Alright, Aaron.
Aaron's F.
F.
I think he might be my least favorite main character.
I would have had him in D. Or I'll put him above Boruto. I like Boruto. Do you like Boruto better than you like Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't like Aaron's design. I don't think his Titan is cool. I don't think anything that's happened in the show thus far has been cool. But I'm also Team Reiner. So, overall, in my own opinion, and I honestly don't even feel like he's had dope development. I think Attack on Titan's a weird case where, like, I just don't see what everyone else sees in Aaron. So, yep, bottom of the barrel for me.
Damn. All right, well, moving on. I forget his name from Do Ra.
Well, if you want to move Aaron higher?
Oh then... no, man, it's been a while since I watched Attack on Titan, so I would have put him in the haven't seen. So I'm gonna leave this one all up to you.
Okay, yeah, that's a perfect spot for him.
Yeah, all right, cool. All right, what's this dude's name from Do Ra? I always forget.
Makoto.
I believe so.
I think it might be Makoto. I'll check.
For me, he is high B.
Oh, Mikado.
Mikado.
I don't know what I was thinking. It must be somebody else. What did you say?
High B.
Yeah, that guy took a turn I was not expecting. I'm gonna go with... I would go with... before Ichigo.
That's solid, yes. I agree with that completely. Alright. Speed Racer. It's so weird.
When it Speed Racer, Astro Boy, and Hamtaro, I watched the fuck out of Hamtaro. And watched a lot of Astro Boy and Speed Racer, but I don't know where I would put them in this list.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea how to gauge like a completely different creation from a completely different time.
Yeah. I would probably put Hamtaro like here in C.
Yeah, okay.
I would put Astro Boy probably here in C.
Yeah.
And then Speed Racer. Speed Racer's hard because I love like initial D and like racing anime, but I wasn't a huge fan of Speed Racer. So I'd probably put him top of D.
Speed Racer was I watched that with the same feels as when I watched like the Jetsons, and I wasn't like super about the Jetsons, so yeah, that's cool.
You cool top of D? Or you think Ash would beat him?
I think Ash. I would put Ash over him.
Alright, how you feel about Hellsing?
Oh man, we're getting into like the dark stuff now.
Oh yeah, all of these last ones are dark stuff.
Helsing's just 110% badass, and the development, like,
development's like not really there.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. After Ichigo.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Light for me is really high.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I like Light over Lelouch, Lilac.
Yeah. I would put Light at Oh man, this is tough because Light has some. It's like these three, Deku, Spike, and Light, are damn near equals to me in terms of development.
Yeah. Which is like peak.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really get much better development from a main character.
I'm gonna leave them there for now, then we can shuffle it around a bit, but I feel like Deku, Spike, and Light all have very, very high potential to be S tier.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it there, but we'll come back to it. I didn't like this dude. You didn't like this dude. I thought he looked.
I don't like Fairy Tail, but I like his powers and I like the way he looks.
Yeah.
But his personality is bad. It's super bad.
Where would you?
He might be over Ash.
In D?
Yeah.
New King of D.
Dethroned Ash Ketchum.
Dethroned. Alright. I cannot. Okay. My favorite character of all time, I would give an S, which is Guts. But I cannot accept putting him higher than Spike when we decided Spike was king of A.
Yeah. I don't know how much you actually enjoy Bebop, so this is one where it's like I have Berserk in my top 5 manga and my top 5 shows from the 90s series. So like we both like Berserk.
Yeah.
But I like Berserk from a different reason that you like Berserk.
Yeah.
So, but I don't dislike Guts. Like, he is S high A tier. So,
I would put him there.
you would put him. It sucks because our two favorite characters are right beside each other, and I hate being like, yeah, put him before mine, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, here's my whole thing with Spike was, I thought his development was really good. I thought his design was kind of cool. He wasn't one of my favorite characters all time, but like he's a pretty cool dude. With Guts, for me, it was like, he was hardened warrior with fucked up past and giant sword. And as the series goes on, you learn so much shit happens to him that, in my opinion, which I guess it could be the same with Spike, because a lot of shit happens with Spike where it's like fucked up and it would destroy a person and they just keep moving on. So it's like,
they both are the same type of person if you think about it. Like, Spike doesn't let people in and Guts doesn't let people in, but when people follow him, like, these two characters do care.
Yeah.
They do care, but they just are really hard about letting people in because of their past. So, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. They're dead even.
I think now that I'm thinking about it more, I might switch this up a bit. I kind of want to put Guts and Spike at top of A and move Deku behind them.
Okay.
Because I feel like while Deku is still developing, and these two characters have had their development, and now they're just building.
Yeah, they're pretty much done.
They are solid. Like, this Deku could go on and end up being
surpass, and then maybe a future tier list.
Yeah, he could surpass him, or he could do something that just makes him trash. It's like, you don't know which way this is gonna go. With these two, they're up here. With how many people we got in A, I think we might move both of them to S if we don't have enough S's.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. I'll put Guts there for now.
Okay.
This dude, I haven't watched all of Assassination Classroom.
Koro Sensei is a very high A. honestly probably deserves S when I complete the series. I already know what happens, so it's already at the point I'm watching it very intense. But here's the thing: Assassination Classroom isn't one of my favorite shows I've ever watched, but Koro Sensei is that show. He carries every single part of that show.
Damn.
So I would definitely put him, yeah, exactly there. After, like, before Deku and after Light.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd say that he's a really really cool character. I think that is Becca's favorite anime. I thought it was Black Clover, but I think it's Assassination Classroom. Or might be Kevin's. I don't remember, but yeah. Next up is Devilman Crybaby Akira.
Okay, we're gonna both have to take a chill pill on Devilman Crybaby and be real about where Akira stands.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add an SS tier, and then just put him into it. It's gonna be called the Devilman Crybaby tier.
The how dare you make us pick where this guy goes tier. I would say I don't know, man. I really have no idea.
Here's where I would put him. Right there. I feel like he has more development and better character than Light. I haven't watched all of this show yet, but from what you've said and from what I have seen, this dude is dope.
Yeah.
I would put him here.
Okay, since it's the endless boss battle opinion, yeah, that's a good spot. But he probably should be like after Simone, but we love Devilman Crybaby. We both think that's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And he is a great character, so we love really dark stuff, and that shit got into some super dark stuff. So it's 100% up our alley. That's where he's gonna go.
All right. Is she's Major from Ghost in the Shell? That was her main name, right? I forget what they always called her. Major. I'm pretty sure. The next one. I forget what her actual name is, but I just remember him always being like, "Ah, oh, hey Major," whenever anything would happen in Ghost in the Shell, and she would respond. It's been a while since I've seen Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah. I mean, she carries the hell out of Ghost in the Shell. Probably after Helsing, dude.
I see that. Yes, that's exactly. Okay. I couldn't figure it out, and then when you said that, exact. Yep.
It's all looking at the surrounding people.
Yeah.
This is I can't think of if this is very easy to like in the beginning. I was making sure that this was easy for Spotify listeners to understand. Now I think we've gone into the oh man, what's the meme with the map where it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where there's just lines everywhere, and
yes,
it's like we get to a character and I'm like, okay, yeah, but he's not as dope as Jotaro, but he's also more dope than Kid Muscle. So, but also not, and it's just it's madness. This is madness.
This is madness. All right, where would you put Vash the Stampede?
Oh. I would say below Oh my god. This is getting really tough because he is a fucking awesome dude.
Yeah,
The whole thing is that everyone's afraid of him, but he's just a very genuine, nice guy.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, I like him being over Urameshi,
I
but not as dope as Gintoki.
Yeah, that's where I'd see him.
Man, A
He's
tier is looking crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to shuffle some stuff around here. It's gonna be hard to make decisions once we get to that. You know, we always talk about the next episode or this episode of Endless Boss Battle is gonna be a long one. You know, we always say that, and it always ends up being short. Today, we didn't say that, and we're gonna be pushing probably 2.5 hours on
Yeah,
this one because
and we were about to do another. I was like, nah, man, this is good.
All right, Pop Team Epic, the duo, the two girls from Pop Team Epic. I forget what their names are.
Um,
That's like Papeco and something else, some shit like that.
Mid C,
Mid-C?
unless you feel high.
I would put them above Naruto.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, I would put them above Kirito too, because they're just man. Okay,
Yeah,
now that I
definitely not more dope than what?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say not more dope than Hamtaro, but it was kind of a joke.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I would put them on the same level as Boba 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 Boba.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both very, very high parody comedy characters.
Yeah. All right, Asta. I call him Asta because he's ass.
Man, Asta's really not that cool.
Yeah.
I think I like a lot of things about Black Clover, and I don't actually like this guy at all. I still don't like this guy.
Me either. I'd put him here. I feel like I like him more than Boruto.
Yeah, agreed. He's not. Yeah, that's really good.
Okay. Yeah. All right. This next one. Have you seen this show?
No, I have no idea what that is.
It is Lum Invader or Invader Lum. Urusei Yatsura is what it's called in Japanese. It's pretty much an anime about alien princess comes to Earth. It's a comedy, kind of an ecchi. It's from 1986 or 1981 is when it was made.
Wow.
I've watched it. It's pretty funny. Her character design is pretty funny. She's like, the characters that are like, they just get introduced into human society and they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
She's one of those characters where, like, she marries this dude who, in the very beginning that she runs into, and the whole time, like, he has a girl that he's had a crush on, and she's like, jealous, like, oh, we're married, and you humans, I can't believe you humans would sleep with other people. Is that the normal in human society? Like, things like that. She's a really funny character. She's pretty cool. It is a comedy. I would put her probably here. In C tier,
Okay.
between Panty and Stocking and Aurelie.
The wall now has become Naruto because
Oh yeah, we're pivoting all of these decisions on Naruto. It honestly feels
he's dead. He's dead in the center of everything.
Yeah, it honestly feels like when I'm judging a character in this, I'm judging if they have qualities that are good or better than Naruto or worse than Naruto. So
yeah. I'm glad we have a staple in the center of this list so we can be like, okay.
Oh man. Alright, next one is Meliodas. We talked about this at work.
Yeah, we did.
I forget my answer though.
We said A, but when I'm looking at the people in A, I feel like I would put Ainz over him. So I guess he'd be high B.
Do you think
Not as cool as Jotaro. I would say,
before Kazuma?
or Kazuma.
Yeah, Kazuma's god tier in his own right.
Yeah.
He yeah, he's the highest parody anime character we have.
Yep.
So if we had a parody or spin-off anime tier list, he would be god tier, like top, more than likely.
It'd be cool to do genres.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Alright, dude from Parasite.
This dude got thrown into such a weird scenario compared to these other main characters because his right hand was taken over by a parasite, and he just gets thrown into this world where people look like regular people, but they turn into these fucking creature things.
This one's tough for me.
I think the top of the King of C.
Yeah. That's a good place. I was thinking like mid B, but top of C's not bad either. Dude from Tokyo Ghoul.
Kaneki. I know that we aren't big fans of Tokyo Ghoul, but I do think this dude deserves a high spot.
Yeah?
Cause I think he looks cool. He goes through some dope shit, and honestly, we would be biased if we said it was whack because he goes through the same shit as Devilman, only in his own way.
Gotcha.
So I think above Haikyuu guy.
About there?
Yeah.
That's yeah. I can agree with that, yeah. I'm like like you said, if we're being unbiased, yeah. Biased I would have put him lower, but
yeah. Biased I would have had him like D.
Yeah. Looking at it objectively, he's a pretty solid character though.
And he doesn't look uncool. Like here's the thing. If you guys judge us on that decision, but the Naruto thing, the problem with Naruto is his personality's trash and he looks dumb as hell. So yeah, his development is dope, but that only goes so far when you look like shit.
Damn.
So
true.
Detective Conan?
Yeah, what do you think of Detective Conan? I've been following this show since the beginning of time, it feels like.
I think this gotta be all you then.
Yeah?
Because only what I've seen in memes.
He is... I would put
There's
him...
23 movies.
Yeah. I would put him before Madoka. I'd put him there in B. Because he is like Sherlock Holmes, and he has some pretty decent development. And it's kind of a cool idea that he was just a normal dude that was Sherlock Holmes that solved all these mysteries, and these people snuck a pill in one of his waters that was some kind of secret fucking ingredient that turns you into a kid for the rest of your life.
What?
Yeah. That it was there was this agency that was trying to get at him for putting their boss in jail or some shit like that. So they took this experimental drug and they I think they kidnapped him actually. They just pulled up to him, fucking ganked him, put him in the back of this truck, turned him into a kid, and then he's just a kid. And the whole show is him solving mysteries as the Sherlock Holmes dude, while also trying to find out how to become an adult again because he doesn't want to stay as a kid forever. And it's cool because no one takes him serious ever, because they're like, he's just a kid, and he's like, no, I'm the smartest person in the world, you idiots. He's a pretty cool character.
That's a cool twist on the whole Sherlock Holmes thing. I think that's neat.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would sign up for 23 movies, but
23 movies and 980 episodes right now, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I don't know if I like it that much, but
I'd give the first like 40 episodes a go if you seemed interested, at least, because that's where it's like really good in the beginning.
the next 5, I have no idea who these people are. I mean, the No Game No Life dude I know, but I didn't watch it, so
Okay.
those 5 is completely up to you, and then I can sort of give in on the last 3.
Okay. The Chunbyo girl, it's been a billion years since I watched it. I'm just gonna put her in not seen because I don't have a good enough opinion on it. This girl, um, when this show came out, people didn't really like it that much, and I really liked the show. Is Watamode. The English, this really long title, English translation was, no matter how I look at it, it's your guys' fault I'm unpopular. It's literally
Jeez.
about a shut-in otaku type girl who has no friends and is really socially awkward, and anytime she tries to talk to anybody or have any interactions at all, she always fucks it up and messes it up. There were only 12 episodes, and they did have a sequel. But I thought it was a really funny show. I gave it, like, I think a 6 or a 7. But, like, it wasn't groundbreaking, but, like, it was a funny show, and I enjoyed it a lot. Her development is kind of stalled a little bit because, I always liked her for looks as, like, she was like the, I stay up all night playing games and have messy hair kind of nerdy girl. And I was always, like, into that type of character. So on looks, I would place her pretty high. In development, I would place her pretty low because even though her goal throughout the entire show is to make friends and get people to like her, she fails at it so many times that by the end of the show, nothing really changes.
Damn.
Yeah, so, I would put her there.
Above Naruto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was pretty cool. Dude from No Game No Life, he's also one of those, like, I'm super fucking smart and I'm also, like, the best professional gamer in the world kind of guy. He was pretty cool. His development was decent, I guess. I'd probably put him, like, here. Still in,
Above Kirito.
yeah. He's definitely, in terms of, like, how cool that character is, I think he's really dope in terms of, like, his personality. Because he's got, like, the cocky kind of attitude, like the I can never lose, I always have a plan kind of thing, but it's not like in Sword Art where it's just ass pulls.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This guy, the Falcon dude, I thought that was Cashern. If this was Cashern from Cashern Sins or the original Cashern, I'd put him in, like, A, but I don't know who it is. I think it's that Falcon dude from the similar series. I'll just put it in haven't seen. Main character for Beyblade, it's been a billion years, so I'm gonna put it in hasn't seen. And we got our final 3.
Inuyasha.
I might put Inuyasha here.
Boruto's better than Inuyasha?
Inuyasha for me is unbearable. That dude is like, he's, fuck, I don't know how to put it, man. He's, like, more annoying to me than Asta. It's hard to believe, but at least Boruto isn't like super fucking annoying, right?
Uh, yeah,
Like, I think
I guess.
Naruto might be more
Well,
annoying in personality than Boruto.
Inuyasha looks cool though.
I'm a dude that
You don't think so?
I'm a dude that never thought so. Uh, yeah,
Wow.
I've always thought he was trash. The only thing I liked about him was Windscar, but that was like the only shit he ever used. Like he never got like better. Like he would always just be like, "Nah, Windscar," and then yeah, that would be the fucking episode. It was just I don't know, man.
Man,
Where would you?
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Where would
I mean, I would have just made him like,
we can split the difference? Where do you think? Cause do you think he looks
I
pretty
will
cool?
put him over Asta
Yeah,
and just leave him there.
we can do that.
I cannot believe I'm putting so many people. Um, I can't believe that that Gretsuko and Totoro are over this many people. I mean, granted, like, yeah, that haven't seen, don't know, that they don't count as anything, but still.
Yeah.
Dead Man Wonderland guy, right?
Yep.
I think this guy's cool,
Yeah, he's
but
pretty cool.
also a whiny brat. I'd put him maybe before Emma, unless you would change that.
I wouldn't really change it now. His development's solid, but his personality kind of sucks.
Yeah. Great. I mean, his situation did blow. It was one of those mature stories in a world that was like he's a child and thrown into this really mature situation, and I guess you can't really expect him to do much else. So
Yeah.
I give him the benefit.
All right. Taiga from Toradora. What do you think about her?
Well, I think she looks cute, but the tsundere,
Yep.
never rating a tsundere high. So
I like.
you love her, so
I absolutely love her. Like her development is, which okay. I'm kind of miffed that they put Taiga in here, but they didn't put Nagisa or Tomio or yeah from Clannad, because I feel like development wise, Clannad is just like insane. The development in that show is god tier. But speaking of Toradora, speaking specifically of Taiga, she might be my number one favorite female character. It's really tough between her and Tanya, probably. But
they should have put
yeah,
Tanya. They should have put Tanya in here.
yeah. um, I think Taiga's development's really good because she never really stops being a tsundere and through the whole show, but she becomes like more and more how do I put it? She becomes more and more mild. She becomes like more open to people's opinions and isn't as bitchy as she is in the beginning, and she like actually starts like caring about people toward the middle of it.
But that's every tsundere, though.
Yeah, but
No tsundere is always that way. Like, I mean, they do that same thing. Like Steins Gate chick did the exact same thing, and that's why everyone loves every single tsundere, because they're like, oh man, they're different from other girls, but every tsundere is the same as every tsundere.
the thing that I have thought made Taiga different in this situation is normally tsunderes will become milder like that and they'll still be bitchy, but Taiga becomes like softer in general and then is like she's not, how do I put this? she's not bitchy to the people close to her, but she continues to be to the people that are like side characters. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's really hard for me to explain. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I'm really biased about this, so I would put her high. Where would you put her?
How high are you talking?
Um, well, let's see here. Who do we got? I would personally put her if this were me talking, probably before Meliodas.
Okay, I think I can accept that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Toradora is weird because like some people some people will watch it and it's kind of like the Steins Gate thing, right? Like tons of people love Steins Gate, but there are some people that don't like it, right? And it's kind of the same with Toradora and even Clannad. Like they're both considered like staples of romantic comedies, but you're gonna have people that don't like them as well. And I don't know how you'll feel about it, but I loved it even though she was tsundere. That's yeah. That's all I'll say about that.
All right, yeah. I mean, I can't argue that any of these other characters should be above her simply because of the fact that I don't like tsunderes. But yeah, I think if she was any higher, I would have been like, hold on. But it's also a different story because like most of these are action, you know.
Yeah.
So, um, so now the really crazy part where we realize how many people need to be switched to different spots. So, our S tier is now Mob as the actual number one main character as far as design, development, personality. He's the whole package. He's the greatest main character,
Yeah.
undoubtedly.
I can agree with that.
Uh, and then Ippo, Spike, Guts, and Deku are the top five, which leaves Koro Sensei as the king of A, which I'm very cool with that. So Koro Sensei, Akira, Light, Lelouch, and Simone are the top five in A. Gintoki. Where does this end?
All right.
So it's 10 people?
Yep.
So Gon is the last A tier. And then Afro, Little Witch Academia Girl, Hyakimaru, Kenshin, all those dudes have to drop to B. So Afro's now the king of B tier.
Wild. Let me make sure I'm putting these in here right. So Gone was last. Okay.
Man, Mugen had to drop to B.
B. Yeah, it's like upper mid B too. Damn. Alright, so we only have 15 that we can have in B. And we got a lot of people in B. So I think we should look at who we got in B and prioritize who we think is the best to belong in B. If that makes sense.
I think maybe we should go with. Hang on. 9, 10, 11, 12. 15, 16, 17, 20. I think we should do 20 in B because stopping at Kaneki makes a lot of sense to me.
Okay.
I don't feel like we can actually drop Helsing and Ichigo to C tier. That just sounds crazy.
Okay. So then we would move
But
all of these
so
dudes
Haikyuu
down.
guy is king of C then.
Alright, so let's see. We're moving all these down. You see anything you want to change as we're doing this? Any characters that you think deserve higher than we initially placed them based on who they share their current ranks with?
Hmm.
It's
Man, that twisted the whole thing up.
it did.
Because look at Ainz. Ainz is mid B and he was the king of B.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's yeah, I could see this as being pretty solid so far. I mean, for me there isn't a lot I would want to change, if anything, really. Like if we were going just like dropping from C, for example, we'd end at Dead Man Wonderland guy.
Mm-hmm.
So then if we dropped all of these,
So Bubba Bo would be king of D.
the king of D.
Wait, you're putting put Fairy Tail Dude after Pop Team Epic.
Alright.
Or before?
I think we had it before.
Oh man.
I think Pop Team Epic was above. I think this is it.
Okay.
I think. Well, no, he was. Yeah, there. Because he was the last one in C.
Man, if one thing surprises me the most, it's Ippo.
Yeah.
Like that's a dude I never thought of when we were talking about doing the main character. Like obviously I was like Spike and Guts. Like they're for sure gonna be an S tier. But I didn't think about Mob or Ippo, like and then when we got to them I was like, man, they really might be the dopest.
Yeah. This, why is it doing that? It kind of mixed these up here. I'm going to try to get them back into the order we had them in. So I think we had Astro Boy, like, somewhere here. I think Goblin Slayer was, like, there. Saitama was at the end of that. Aurelia was above Saitama, I'm pretty sure.
It's very fitting that Gon got to barely hang in there in A.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that Afro is the king of B. Isn't that amazing though? Like that really shows how incredible Mob Psycho 100 really is.
Oh yeah, dude. It what did we have that anime this season?
No, it was a nominee though.
It was.
We gave it to Dororo.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was tough though because
It did win some categories. It was best animation.
yeah. And even though Hyakimaru from Dororo's B tier and it beat Mob Psycho in the anime of the season, that's because there are so many other characters in Dororo that made an impact, and Mob's character design by himself is god tier. But Mob Psycho is just about Mob. There's not a ton of side character development other than like Reagan.
Yeah.
So, like, it's the shows might, be really close to the top on best of the season, but I would put Mob as a character perfect right up there.
It's definitely worth noting that, like, this is main characters, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is what the main characters do as far as their impact. So, like, if we look at this as shows, then that means we have Tokyo Ghoul and B, and
Yeah.
Assassination Classroom is one of the greatest of all time. So,
I'm surprised that Kenshiro got as low as he did.
yeah, man, it was sort of like uh, I don't know if we just made an error there, and then we just it was the samurais, man.
Yeah, the samurais.
The samurais.
They swooped in on Kenshiro.
They came in and just dropped his ass.
Yeah, dude. So we got the highest rated samurai is Gintoki.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. And then
He's the one.
he's the top. And he wasn't even in the Trinity when we had him in there. It was just Afro, Hyakimaru, and Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
And he came out of nowhere.
I think it's going to be great to scroll through the video and see at various points where these people stood.
Yeah.
F tier is just 6 awful characters.
Yeah, it's crazy that we have a lot of people in D and not a lot of people in F, and it really kind of shows that everyone in D is at least tolerable. Even Naruto's the third one, dude. Look at all of the characters we put before Naruto. Like, that just shows how much a cool-looking character or just development ain't gonna carry you. You gotta have, like, a good mix.
It's really crazy because to be in F tier, you have to have absolutely no qualities that are interesting. Like like everyone in D and above, there is something. They're main characters. I can honestly tell you the only thing in F tier, I don't care about any of the shows or movies in F tier besides Attack on Titan, and that main character is the worst main character. I love Attack on Titan, and I rated that dude as the worst character in this entire list.
Dang,
That's
man.
How can a show be good when the main character is bad?
Yeah.
That bad.
I agree, man. It's yeah, I don't know. If I liked Aaron any more than I've stated, he would be like top of F, but I just don't like the dude. So yeah, well deserved. Well deserved. If you put Aaron up against Mob in terms of looking at their pros and cons, it's just insane how different they are and how much Mob is a better character in my opinion. It's completely different settings, but I just feel like Mob's how you do a character right.
Yeah, 100%. No pun intended. That's it, guys. We have taken a lot of your time. If you have been sticking in this, thanks. Let us know what you think. We got a lot more opinionated than I thought, but it was kind of necessary when things were coming down to who we prefer over this guy or whatever. I'm happy with it. Are you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sorry, your boy Goblin Slayer sitting in D.
It's all good, man.
I might read the manga and feel differently,
Yeah,
but this is just the show.
yeah, that's true.
All right. We'll get back on you next week. We still really need to do a Black Clover. I need to organize that. We got kind of mixed up on our days. Otherwise, we would have had another episode, which probably would have been that Black Clover episode. But yeah, hopefully this made up for it. Sorry we didn't hit you with the news. The one thing that really fucked me up was that we were wrong about Seven Deadly Sins ending, and the entire world got fooled. It was the biggest twist of the century. Blew my mind. Sorry for that false info. But I heard it made the chapter really cool. I think that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got too.
Hit a like, subscribe, get in our Discord channel, please.
Oh yeah, we love talking to people on Discord.
And that'll do it for us here. We will see you guys next week or this weekend.
Yep.
See ya.
See ya.